Welcome to the Texas Goat Radio Show. I'm your host, Matorius. I don't know if y'all have heard of the channel Dude Perfect. You probably have. It's one of the largest channels on YouTube. They've been around for, I want to say, probably close to a decade. I didn't start watching them until probably a couple years ago. Maybe, yeah, it was whenever I was in Houston. And so within the last few years. And I had no idea that they were a channel of believers in Jesus Christ of Nazareth before I started watching them. Well, we had a lot to binge watch whenever we started watching them and realized what they were about and the different neat things. It's just family-friendly entertainment, really, if you're unfamiliar with them. Well, their last video, World's Highest Basketball Shot, there was a moment during it that I felt a little goofy. I was thinking about it while we were watching it, and they're attempting to do the world's highest basketball shot, and I was like, I wonder if they ever like pray beforehand and like, God help us do this, because it's goofy, you know. It's not like they're going to war. It's not like their lives are being threatened. It's not like they're going hungry, you know. Some would say it's insignificant of the world's highest basketball shot. So I was just kind of thinking about that, whether or not they think about it or pray about it, or heck, if God even cares if they make the basketball shot. And I caught myself at one point. I was like, man, I hope they make it. And I felt goofy for that. I was like, this doesn't even matter, right? I guess I was being real cynical or whatever the word is. And then there was a moment like just to show how crazy of a shot this was.
Our Oklahoma City shot was from 533 feet. The current record stands at 660 feet, and if made, this shot would be from 856 feet, breaking the current world record by nearly 200 feet.
We decided to hit up our friends Mark Rober and How Ridiculous to get their take on us attempting the shot.
You had to give us odds for it. What are we talking?
It's over 1 in a million.
Oh, gosh.
It's gotta be.
I'm not gonna lie to you. Our team's already planned it, so I feel like we have to at least just go like put in our time.
All things are possible.
It's a bit of a numbers game, right? You're going to put enough down there. One just might go in.
If it's windy, you're in trouble.
How long are you guys gonna be there for?
I think we have the tower booked for 3 days. Is that enough?
There is no way. If you do this, you guys will be the luckiest 5 people in the world. You got the Magnus effect going on, right? If the slightest spin at the top, you could be a football field away, just laterally, right? Vegas is super windy. It's just not gonna happen.
I thought we were supposed to feel better after talking to Mark. Why did we do this? I'm not sure.
If you feel like you're just not going to get it, I mean, come on, just dig a little deeper.
I will eat a basketball if you guys get this shot.
Thanks, Mark. Very helpful.
The good news for us is if you break it, then we can try and break it again. So good luck.
Good luck, gentlemen.
Thanks a lot. Great. Let's do it.
My role on this shoot was creating a net system to protect the rooftop. We designed and constructed a
So it seemingly impossible. And so I'm sitting there, and I know this is silly. I know. I'm aware. But I was wondering, like, what would be the point? Of this. Let's see.
The rest of the team, and so
Has to be a commercial, but I know how silly this sounds. I do, honestly do, and but I felt the need to make a video on this. Go through the commercial. Let's see if I can't.
Starts to curve back. I'm like, okay, that's pretty close. Corey was laying down right beside me. We kind of sat up and we're like, wow, this looks pretty good.
It isn't even on course for the basketball hoop. And then last second,
About 5 seconds before the ball got down to us, I started feeling really good about it. And knowing how much control that I had over it, I cannot look at that shot and say that God didn't have his hand in it. He has purpose for Dude Perfect.
It's such a silly thing, a basketball shot, but when you take into consideration how big 2.4 million views in less than 24 hours, or in around 24 hours. I don't know. This was just it was a cool video. I'd recommend going and watching it. It's less than 20 minutes, but it was just interesting how I was sitting there watching. I wonder if they pray about this stuff, and like, what does it even matter? And then something as crazy as that shot, because you see their attempts of how far they could miss the mark and not even hit the goal. It's just a good video. I'd recommend going and checking it out. This is the Texas Go Radio Show, and I'm your host, Pretorius. As always, till next time.